Hi, I'm Beaver Buddy. Get ready for a magical children's story with a heartwarming moral about believing in your own kind of magic. Can a dusty old broom truly fly like the ones in fairy tales? In a quiet village attic, a lonely broom named Bristle dreamed of soaring through the sky. Bristle wasn't like the enchanted brooms from the books. He was stiff, worn, and a bit crooked, forgotten among boxes and old winter coats. Every night, moonlight streamed through a crack in the roof, and Bristle would stare longingly, imagining the wind brushing against his straw. One morning, the attic creaked open. In stepped Zuzu, a girl with messy hair and a heart full of imagination, searching for something magical. She dug through the dusty corners until her eyes landed on Bristle. "You look like you've got stories," she whispered, gently picking him up. Zuzu twirled him around like a wand. "Maybe you're not magical yet," she said with a grin, "but we can pretend until you are." Down the attic stairs they went. Bristle, though nervous, felt a flicker of excitement. No one had ever called him magical before. Outside, the wind danced through the trees. Zuzu hopped onto Bristle's handle and shouted, "Fly, my brave broom!" But he barely budged. The chickens clucked in amusement. "He's no flyer," they cackled. Bristle's straw sagged. Maybe they were right. Maybe brooms like him just swept. But Zuzu didn't give up. She tied colorful ribbons around his handle, painted stars near his bristles, and whispered, "Magic needs a little help." Bristle began to believe just a bit. Not enough to fly, but enough to bounce and glide across the grass like a leaf on a breeze. Together, they played every day, zigzagging down hills, swerving between trees. Bristle laughed in his heart, even if no one else heard it. Then came the village festival. Everyone gathered to watch the sky parade, where real enchanted brooms soared high above the rooftops. Zuzu and Bristle watched from afar. "Do you think we could ever do that?" she asked. Bristle wished more than ever to answer yes. Suddenly, a shriek tore through the air. One enchanted broom had lost control, tumbling toward the crowd below in dizzying spirals. Gasps echoed. People scattered. Zuzu leapt up. "Bristle, we have to help!" Before he could doubt, she hopped on and they sped forward. Wind rushed past. Bristle, filled with purpose, zipped faster than ever. His old bristles sparked against the stone, glowing faintly blue. They reached the falling broom just in time. With a mighty sweep, Bristle caught it in midair, spinning it safely to the ground. Silence followed. Then applause erupted. "That old broom flew!" someone yelled. Bristle blinked. Had he really flown? The enchanted brooms bowed respectfully. "Magic," one said, "comes in many forms. Yours is the magic of courage." That night, Bristle rested in a place of honor beside the grand broomsticks. Zuzu polished his handle and whispered, "Told you you had stories." In the days that followed, Bristle didn't fly again. Not like that. But in the hearts of the villagers, he soared higher than anyone ever had. Children came to sit beside him, listening to Zuzu's tales. Bristle stood proudly, his crooked handle gleaming with new paint and pride. One evening, under a golden sunset, a little girl asked him, "Will you teach me how to be brave like you?" Bristle's bristles tingled. He realized that even if he never left the ground again, his spirit would fly in every child's dream. Sometimes the wind still danced around him, lifting him slightly off the porch floor. Not flight, exactly. Just magic, reminding him it's still there. Zuzu grew taller, but she never stopped visiting Bristle. She'd bring him flowers, tie new ribbons, and read him stories of heroes and stars. Bristle never forgot the moment he flew, not just through the sky, but into the hearts of those who had once laughed at him. And whenever someone doubted their worth, Zuzu would smile and say, "Let me tell you about a broom who once saved the sky." Moral: even if you're not like the others, your own kind of magic can shine the brightest when you believe in yourself. See you soon with more magical adventures, wonderful places, and heartwarming tales with Beaver Buddy.